Hi, it's Leo here, and in this video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be showing you how I create my YouTube videos for this channel. I'm going to be taking you through how I plan, film and edit videos for this channel, as well as the equipment that I use, and a quick tour of my YouTube studio that I created in my spare room. So we're going to start off by looking at the equipment that I use to record my videos. So the main camera that I use to record my videos is the Panasonic S5 MK1, and I've been using this camera for just over a year and it's been really good. Even though this model's a couple of years old, it still has some very high-end features such as 4K 10-bit color. It has a 24 megapixel full frame sensor, so it has very good low light performance. And if you look back on my channel, pretty much every video recorded within the last 12 months was filmed on this camera. So that should give you an idea of the quality. For any wide angle or handheld shots, I use the Panasonic 20 to 60mm kit lens. But if I'm after more of a cinematic look and I want more depth of field, then I switch to my 50mm 1.8 prime lens. I also frequently find myself using my iPhone to record videos. For example, the majority of this video is actually recorded on my iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is because it's always in my pocket, super portable, the quality is actually surprisingly good, and transferring files is super easy using AirDrop to my Mac. Occasionally I will get some aerial shots using my DJI Mini 2 drone, or some POV shots using my GoPro. An important aspect of making YouTube videos look professional is the lighting. So the main light I use is a softbox that I got off eBay for maybe like 15 quid. I also bought a handful of studio LED lights. These lights are interesting because they came with coloured acrylic, and you can slide these coloured panels in front of the LED lights to change the colour of them. So I mess around with the different colours to get the effect that I want. This glowing subscribe button in the back of my recent videos was actually from Temu. I think I paid about 20 quid for it. I'm now going to cover what I use to record the audio in my videos, which is arguably just as important as the video. Most often you'll see me use the Rode Wireless Go microphone, which is a wireless lav microphone that clips to your collar. I use this whenever I'm sat in front of the camera talking. Occasionally you'll find me using a Rode shotgun microphone. This is more for recording environmental sounds rather than people speaking, but it is a good microphone. And finally, the microphone that you're hearing my voice from right now, the Audio-Technica AT2020, which is more of a voiceover microphone that stays on my desk. In my opinion, this is the best sounding microphone, but it does require an audio interface, so it's not the most practical. I'm next going to talk about how I plan out my YouTube videos, and you might actually be quite surprised to hear that I don't actually do a whole lot of planning when it comes to making YouTube videos. I essentially just open up the Notes app on my phone and come up with a draft for a title, and then bullet point in order the different topics that I want to talk about within that video. So I don't actually script my videos, but I do come up with a sort of bullet points to keep me on track. So when it comes to recording the video, I sort of just come up with what I'm going to say on the spot. Certain topics do require a bit more research, which I'll do beforehand. But yeah, I don't actually script my videos, which might be surprising to some of you. When it comes to actually recording the video, I tend to record the video in two parts. The first part is the talking head part of the video, where I set the camera up on a tripod and talk about the tech, for example a games console or smartphone. The second part of the recording process is recording all the B-roll. For example, for one of my latest videos on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I went down to a local beach with my camera and shot loads of interesting shots, or what I thought was interesting shots of the iPhone in different places. Give a bit of context to the video. So I'm finally going to talk about how I edit my videos and create a thumbnail. After I finished recording all my footage, I transfer the files to my MacBook. I'm currently using an M3 MacBook Air with 16GB of RAM. This laptop has been more than powerful enough for editing 4K 10-bit footage. My editing headphones of choice are the Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs, which have been great headphones. I've owned these for like almost 10 years. And they've been very reliable. My editing software of choice is Adobe Premiere Pro, but I do want to move to Final Cut because I'm not a fan of the monthly subscription that Adobe charges. To edit my thumbnail, I actually use a web-based app called Photopea. This is basically Photoshop, because I currently don't pay for Photoshop. So I use this free alternative. I mainly use this program to add text to my thumbnails. After I've exported it from Photopea, I move it into a program called Luminar 4. I find Luminar very good at color grading my thumbnails and making them eye-catching. So after I've created the thumbnail and exported the video, I then upload it to YouTube. There you go, that's the end of the process. We have created a YouTube video. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts on my process are in the comments section below, and if you have enjoyed, drop us a like, consider subscribing, and I will see everyone in my next video.